these resources, like this is inspired by the dads. Like it's not me alone. You know, master your mind, identity cycle, the power of the tribe, environment, mobility for dads, how to stay injury free. You enter or you're already in the second half. It's very important to have your physical health looked after because that affects the real estate between the ears. Primal Power 2, move the body and nourish the body. You know, Primal Power is essential for us as men and fathers, but look, the Power course is awesome. That'll have all of that. I've got a master course which has this and more, audio books, over 100 coaching videos, and it's massive. But for me, mate, I live a very simple life. Like, it's not a cheesy thing. When dads win, I win. When dads win, everyone wins. But that's how I work. It's why, with what I do, being truthful and transparent, I attract the right people. We're not after cowboys. We're not after quick fixes. This is something that attracts our tribe is amazing. That attracts the right dads that are willing and committed to change. To be a good fit for RDM, it's very simple. You need to be a good, genuine bloke, be part of a team, because we can't save you. We're not here to save anyone, but we'll move mountains for you, but we've got to work together. And you need to be committed. The last one's hard. Like, commitment is hard. There are a lot of people that say they want to change, but they don't. And look, I only spent a couple of minutes here in showing you what we stand for, but I needed you to know, mate, like, that there's no pressure for me trying to convince you of anything. I'm sharing with you what I know and what we currently do and what we continue to do. I don't know where you'll be in 6 or 12 months' time. I know where we'll be. I know where the guys in the tribe will be. But that's also on you. Like, when I talk about how much time do you think you have and how much quality do you think you've had, this is all about asking questions and really reflecting on your own life and what you want in your life. That's all it is, mate. It's very simple. So when I say this, please understand, I say this with utmost respect of looking on your end, from your eyes, to go, well, who is this guy Al and what does he stand for? And look, what I'd be asking in your shoes is 3 very simple things. Who are you? What do you have? And why should I care? Like that's it. Now, I'm the man who's created RDM. I've worked with fathers for nearly 20 years. We've worked with over 1,000 dads. RDM moved online a few years ago where we've connected now with fathers all over Australia, not just locally in the gyms I used to own. So much so that I sold my gym at the start of 2020 for 1/7 of what I bought it for to go all in on RDM. Mind you, this is at a stage where I knew my wife was pregnant with our 3rd child, which is just about to pop, almost certainly has by the time you're watching this. And the reality is there were so many different pressures in my life, but I didn't care because I'm all in on RDM. This is the change the world needs, mate. Helping fathers in a true and genuine light. There isn't enough help out there for fathers, but the right way. I'm not here to pump Rocky videos on YouTube up here to get you charging for a day. I'm not here to be a cheerleader or some Nazi crack on the whip or to get your heart rate up like a 21-year-old fucking PT who just wants to get some calories burned. Like, it doesn't make sense to me, mate. And I'm a very passionate man, as obviously you can start to see and feel. I don't know how much of me you've seen, but I'm a very passionate man when it comes to fathers because when dads win, everyone wins. Like, there's no other way. It doesn't make sense to me. Yes, I care about women and children, but it's through you, man. It's your life. It's your world. This is important. So I'm the man who's leading and steering the ship, but RDM's way bigger than one person, including me. I've got a full coaching team and I steer the ship, of course, and direct it, but this is about the energy of the tribe and the group. Now, the reason why I'm here and what I have for you is I connect with fathers and help fathers who've been out of whack and out of shape. Mate, you could feel like it was 5 kilos. It's more or certainly 15 to 30 kilos that you've gained, but that's a byproduct. Inside of our program, we don't even talk about the weight. That's a byproduct of your standards, who you are, and the patterns inside of your life. What we do is we turn your life around by making something congruent for you and your lifestyle and the patterns that we can recreate for you to move forward. And that means changing your physical health. I work with fathers who feel like it's Groundhog Day. Life doesn't have the meaning they think it should or would. They look back in yesteryear as the good old days and have that nostalgia about the life that was, and I've certainly peaked and now it's all just downhill, I'm just existing. No, mate, you're here to fucking thrive. You're not just here to survive. And that's what we do with these fathers. They're generally in their late 30s to early 50s. That's the bracket we work with. Because ultimately, that's the stage where they're either entering or they're in the second half. Big realizations. And you're probably in the second half now. When it's all said and done, if you live to be 82 years of age, that gives you 700,000 hours on this earth. Take 1/3 away for sleep, even less if I want to be generous to you. That gives you 500,000 hours. You're in the second half. Mate, you got a couple 100,000 hours left. Doesn't really seem like a lot now, does it? So it's pretty crazy when I ask the question, how much time do you think you have? Because that's assuming you're going to be living to 82. But also when we couple that with how much quality do you think you've had, the aha moments come when you start to look and reflect over your life and go, Even if I live to be 82, Al, I'm not fucking happy, mate. And that's right. Your work might be awesome. Your family might be awesome. More often than not, the 3 circles of significance, that's an RDM principle, is family, self and service. You need all 3. You can win all 3. But it starts with the gold standard that we provide for the gold standard that you'll provide for yourself and your family. And being a true 100% for yourself first so you can give more to your family and your work. This is legacy, man. Please understand this. I'm not here for a 4-week dad bod challenge. We do 6 and 12-month programs. And then after that, we've got a dad for life program. Like, you're a member for life. You earn your stripes, you're a great fit for us moving forward. They don't pay for life, but we've got them covered for life. That's what we stand for, mate. I hope this is starting to come through a bit more clearer now in our intent. I'm not some big hard ass or some ego-driven man. It's about looking and going, how can I serve and help fathers the right way and win the long game? That's what it's about, which is a series of short games. So to quickly go into all of this, just to give you a real quick rundown, these are the fathers we work with. And truth be told, a lot of you, especially probably you right now watching this, can improve and enhance your life. We can all be better. You're either growing or dying, mate. That's not some motivational quote. That happens at a cellular level, as well as your conscious and what you're thinking and feeling about yourself and your own life. And more often than not, that's led to looking in the mirror and almost shying away. Hardest but the greatest thing ever, isn't it? Fatherhood brings up the mirror. You can only turn away or close your eyes for so long though, can't you? And this is what the men connect with when they reach out to me. And this is why we have such value in the tribe, because they're all like-minded men. None of us are different from you. None of them were different from you to start with. They just showed me they were committed, they grabbed life by the balls, and they got after their life and their destiny. They chose that. It's a series of choices. That's what life is. So when we look at the 5 pillars of RDM, the first one's facts and future. Where are you now? Where are you going? If you turn a blind eye, sweep shit under the rug, and you just bury the head in the sand, mate, you won't know where you're going, which means your point A to point B becomes a fantasy if you don't even know what point B can be and will be, and ultimately the alternative. And what is the alternative? Think about it right now. If you don't change your life or turn it all around, what will happen? Point minus A, we call it. Let me be very clear right here and now. No one wins the battle against regret. And you want to talk about life being hard or easy? Yes, there's some hard moments. RDM isn't easy. You've got to put the work in. You've got to be committed. Daily disciplines. But they're all doing it. Why can't you? And let me tell you right now, that's easy in retrospect to when you're on your deathbed looking back over your life with regret, because you can't fucking change that, mate. You can't get that back. We map out crystal clear point A to B, because then I'm invested as well and I want you to win. When you win, I win. And I don't lose. That's why we have this process. This isn't a free-for-all sign up 20,000 dads. You all come through me. You'll have the phone call with me. And when we go through this, we map that out so then I'm invested, which takes into point 2 and 3. That's your primal power. How to nourish, how to move the body the right way so you don't get injured. And when we look at this the right way, what we look at is the day in the life of you. When you wake up, when you go to sleep, what you do for work, how active you are, when will you exercise, what form of exercise. We've got various programs. Some dads run, bike and swim, walk, have a gym membership, don't have a gym membership, train at home, body weight. You know, it doesn't matter. We dial it in for the man because guess what? You're a smart man. As soon as you see it, you're going to be like, huh, someone actually listened to my life. I can do it. It's sustainable, which means guess what? You're more invested immediately because you know you can do it. You know you can win. It's not fitting some mold of a box to get a before and after photo 28 days later. That's bullshit. So we do this the right way for you, which means when we do this, physically moving you forward with more energy, not less, you eat lots of food, no diets, that's going to change the way you feel. But we need a platform to back this up. That's the tribe. Because doing what you said what you would do is very hard, isn't it? Even I have those days. It's very hard. You need a platform from which you can get out of your own way and not listen to the little version inside and the bullshit and stories that you feed yourself. I have that as well. He's called Little Al. Little Al pops up every day to Big Al and tries to knock him off his perch. And the rest is history. I tell him, thank you, mate, for telling me what not to do. Now piss off so I can go and expand and continue to live my life. Hard to go it alone though, mate. Look at all these faces, just like you. None of them are different from you. Please understand that. Like, it is possible. And look, yes, sometimes it takes someone else to believe in you for you to raise that level of belief in yourself. Sometimes it takes someone else to show you what to do and to show you what's possible for you to see that for yourself. That's why I'm here, man. It's why I'm here. It's not a place of judgment. It's a place of genuine care and love for fathers and helping them win. That's it. You need the tribe. You're not alone. You fall off the horse, you get back on quicker more often than most can or will, because there's dads just like you who are getting out there and doing it. Which means when you're kicking ass and winning, you're inspiring them when they've had a shit week. And they're inspiring you when shit's hit the fan in your life. It happens for all of us, myself included. This is your real environment. Have a look at the world at the moment. The external environment is crushing people. What you need is the right environment around you that's backed up with the right environment inside of you. Identity cycle. That's the fifth pillar, the coaching. We help you build, I call it the big fucking breastplate. We help you build this breastplate of internal armor to be able to handle everything the world will, not might, will throw at you. Which means, guess what? Across the board, we're shifting your perceptions, how you choose to see things, your lens. I've had a shit day, Al. No, mate, you've had a character building day. What can we do to win? I can't, Al. No, how can I? Find the solution, find the path and the way. Like I said, not Rocky videos or Tony Robbins clips. Real life with man every single day with the continuity and the flow of the group and the energy of the group. It's you and me, man, and the other 6 coaches that we have in our coaching staff working together to move forward and win. Internal environment, external environment. Can you see the patterns here of what we've got here, mate? The 5 pillars. Working on the inside and out and then providing you with real action that you need to take to stay injury free because your physical health's important, to move the body the right way and then to nourish the body the right way. Eating lots of delicious food for you and for your family so it's congruent with your family structure. The reason why I do this online is it's phenomenal. You can't do this in what we have in a gym. This has over 10 touch points a week. Like we're in your corner every single day, mate. It's consistency over intensity. We help you move the needle forward in your life 1% every day. That's what this is about. You play the long game by winning the short games. And when you look at that the right way, you start to realize that, hey, there is more I can have in my life, Al. I can do more, I can do it, it is possible. That's right. Like, please, mate, explore all of me. There's an option to book a call in below and we can go through it together. That's fine. No pressure from me. You can book in a call. And we can go through this, customize it, and we can look at the way to fast track you properly. And when I say fast track, what I mean is, yeah, you'll get good results straight away, but not rushing anything. What I mean is, you'll get started now in the right pillars and roadmap and pathway to move your life forward, instead of calling me back in 12 months going, hey, I've followed you for 2 years now, Al, and now's the time. That's okay. Like I said, please know, mate, my life doesn't change that much if you reach out tomorrow. Yours almost certainly will. I guarantee you that. When we look at this, what we start to recognize is life is a series of patterns where we ultimately bleed moments in time that you might not have to lose anymore. Please understand that. And I hope this is coming through loud and clear. These are the 5 pillars of RDM, what we stand for. It's why what we do works. We don't lose, man. I don't lose. I'm ultra competitive. And when we look at the quadrant of life, that's one of our RDM principles as well. 4 pieces, quadrant. Exist, you're not here to exist. The second one, you're not here to survive. Compete and win. We rise to win inside of RDM, which means guess what? When you and me get punched in the face and we have our tough days, as we do, as everyone does, we fall back to still being competitive. Which means when we rise to win, mate, you will win more often than not. And that's a guarantee and a promise that we have with our fathers. And it's why what we do works. It's why we've got capped membership. I'm not going to be opening up spots forever. Why would I? The value of what we have here, this isn't going to be something I do with 5,000 dads. No way. No way. And then they'll eventually become our lifetime members, and that's it. Done. You can have these, you can get the supplements, there's heaps of other points of value, you can get the master course. There's going to be heaps of stuff available for dads, but this is the inner circle, man. These are for the select few men who truly want to create the right legacy for themselves and their unborn great-grandchildren. Because that's what happens. That's the carryover effect. 2 buttons are below. One's to book in a call with me. One's to find out more information, have a look at more about what I do. My podcast, my YouTube platforms, LinkedIn, Instagram, YouTube. It's all there. It's all there for you. You can look into the master course more. Make sure you use the power course. But the other button is booking in a call with me. Don't fluff around, man. Like, if this is serious for you and you need this, I'm here to help you get out of your own way. It's got nothing to do with me, and it's not what I want for you. It's what you want for yourself, and me to help you see that and open up the opportunity to actually grab that fucking bull by the horns and get after it. If that's you and you're ready, unreal. Hit the button, book in a call with me, and let's catch up and let's see what we can do to help you move your life forward. If I can help you, absolutely, I'll show you. If I can't, mate, I'll tell you I can't. If you're not quite ready, hit the other button. Dive into the link tree I have there, and you'll see all the different podcasts and platforms and everything I have for you to dive in and see more about me. It's okay, mate. There's no pressure for me. But if you are ready to rock and roll, don't fuck around. Book in that call now. Let's catch up, let's see what we can do to move your life forward and get you charting the course that you need to for your life to live the life you can for yourself and your family once and for all.